Hi guys, Goodchip here and welcome back to my legendary playthrough of Skyrim on the Xbox 360. Now in the last episode we managed to go from just under where we are now to literally here. So I kind of got a bit carried away, but I did want to make a huge shout out to two really important people that have helped my channel quite a lot. Their channels were in the description in the last episode. I'm going to leave them in the description of this episode as well. That's InsidiousMindz and Jenny Thorne Illustrations, and I do recommend you to check both of them out because they're really epic people. But this episode I'm going to try and pick up the pace a little bit and get to the doors of Blackreach, so let's do it. Now here we've got two options, and as you can see, I don't know if you can make it out, there's a Centaurian over there, so you've got to be careful of him. Now there is a chest on this side. There it is. So that kind of gives you a suggestion of the best way to approach this. Let's get sneaky. Oh, there's another chest. Take it off for now, we'll sort it out in a while. So he's here now. He will activate, he will go aggro straight away, so just bring that guy down. Boom. So I'm not making, not taking any chances. So just chilling. Strike a pose. Now something took this one out. We'll find out who in a second. But for now let's loot them. These things you can use in the midden to craft various items. But I can't be bothered with the weight, to be fair. So we're going to leave it. Ooh, that's nice though. 2 sapphires. And a lot of dwarven metal, so that's that. This poor guy didn't even know what hit him. We'll take his arrows and anything else that's lightweight. This is important though, the key to Alftan lift. We'll need that to get out of here, so let's take that. And let's press on. That's where we're going, and I think there's a chest just over here. Yeah, there it is. So what do we get? We've got an emerald, nice, some gold, necklace of minor alchemy, potions are 12% better, but it is worth quite a lot, so we'll take it. And an amulet of Stendar. Now as you know with amulets, we have the Hearthfire DLC, so we have our own home, and if you've got a shrine there, you can actually create little shrines once you've got amulets, so it's quite useful to keep hold of them. And obviously depending on your character build, this one helps blocking for example, but there are other amulets which give other properties, for example magic regen or better prices in the case of the amulet of Zendar. But for now let's get in here and see what happens.
Sulla, let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough death?
Oh, of course you want me to leave, just waiting for me to turn my back so you can have all the glory for yourself. What was that?
Thought I heard something.
Okay, so these are the last two members of the expedition, and obviously they've turned on each other, so there's only one thing for it. You got to take it both out because they will go mental on you. And to be honest, the Imperial's my first choice because he's a mage, so you know how I feel about mages. So Sulla's down, all that's left is Umana or Umana. Oh, that's handy. They're both next to each other. Now, first we'll check out Ducius Maximus and see what he had on him. And as you can see, there's not a lot of interest apart from a Sword of Frost, but we've already got that enchantment, so not really. Umana, however, is quite important because she has this item on her body, Targe of the Blooded. It's a heavy shield, and it's just epic. I mean, just the way it looks badass. And as you can see, when bashing, it does 3 points of bleeding damage for 5 seconds. So if you're mad enough to try and do a sword and shield playthrough of Legendary, first off, you're bonkers. I've got a lot of respect for you. And secondly, this would probably be quite a good item to have because it just looks amazing. So we'll take that. I'm not too bothered about her armour though. And yeah, let's leave them to it. So there's no way around that, I'm unfortunate. I've tried it various times and they will just attack you. This is quite important. You'll come across these in various dwarven runes, like for example Ralbothar, Mazulft, I can't remember the third one, but basically normally what happens is when you try to activate it, it says that you're missing a particular item, and that item is the sphere that Septimus Cygnus gave us. It's this thing here, the attunement sphere. So you pop that into the central column. It'll actually open up a little stairwell, and this happens in quite a few different dwarven ruins, like I said, and that's where we need to go, to Blackreach. But unfortunately we are quite weighted down right now, so I think the first thing we need to do really is a surface pit stop and sell off some of these items. So, oh, hang on, I think there was a chest, was there? Yep, there it is. Almost forgot that. Diamond, sweet. Some gold, iron ingot, Raven hunting bow, and a Daedric warhammer, which sadly we're going to have to leave behind for now, which is worth 4,000. So that's depressing, but anyway, let's use the lift and go back to Skyrim. Okay, so as the lever, that activates the gate, which means we can get back to where we were quite quickly. And we just need to go trading. So there's two choices that are close by. Windhelm is obviously the closest option, but my personal preference is always Solitude, just because there are so many traders located in such a small area. So let's go there and do some trading. Okay, so here we are in Solitude, so we don't need the bow for now. First thing you want to do, as always, is give this guy a coin. Just increases your speech.
May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Why, thank you, sir. And if you really want to, you could run up to the Temple of Divines up there and hit up the Shrine of Zenithar, because that'll give you an increase to your prices. Well, we're just here to quickly sell off as much as we can, and uh-oh.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Okay, he died.
Let's see here. I have a letter here from Quintus Navale in Windhelm. He said it was urgent. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay, so let's check out that. I think this is another quest, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just check. A letter from Quintus Navale. If you remember, he's the guy who's looking after the owner of the White Phial, who's kind of terminally ill. And we've started a quest that I can't read the name of. So let's have a look. During Norellian's convalescence, I've been studying the legends of the Phial. I don't know enough of enchanting to make a new one, but with the proper materials I may be able to repair the original. Please come and see me as soon as you can. Respectfully, Quintus Navale in Windhelm. Okay, so we obviously need to call in to that guy at some point. Let's just see the name of this quest. Repairing the Phial. It's quite a nice little quest. It just needs us to go recover a couple of items. But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to do some trading. So let's head up Radiant Raiments first. Now normally...
Good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Oh, thanks. Now the first time we come in here, they're pretty much bitches. But we actually went to the Jarl of Solitude in one of their gowns. So they're quite happy with us now and almost friendly. So yeah, let's get the selling
nice
done.
To have pleasant company for a change. Clothes and raiment for the discerning customer.
That's nice. So, apparel wise, obviously there's quite a lot of mage outfits, if that's your bag. And they usually always have Hammerfell gear as well, which is quite nice. So they have quite a nice selection of stuff for all your kind of apparel needs, I guess. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to offload, so we could buy something for our daughter, I guess. What the heck. Okay. And yeah, let's get it done. So she's got 2,262 gold, which isn't too bad. So I'm going to speed up this bit, because obviously it's quite boring. And I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so that's her blood dry. Let's go on to the next trader. Whoops.
Why, hello. Here to buy?
Okay, next up is bits and pieces. So that's just here. Same deal again, we just want to sell everything that we have, so...
What do you need? Some might call this junk. Me? I call them treasures.
Okay, so that's her blood dry, so on to the next door. which is just over here. It's Angelina's Aromatics. Now in my case, this is quite a nice place to raid early on. You have to do really simple quests for her, which is literally just speak to the captain of the guard to find out about her daughter. And then from there, you know, you've got all this really cool ingredients just lying around. But that's not what we're here for, so let's go find the old dear. There she is. She's probably still glitched out as well. Yes, she is.
Welcome to Angela's Aromatics. Can I help you with some herbal needs?
Herbal needs? This is a kids show. But yeah, basically you can keep investing in her business, but to be honest, it's not really worth it, because at the end of the day, you're giving her money to then just take it back with stuff that you sell to her. So I don't tend to do that in her case anyway, because it doesn't permanently increase her gold pool. So
take a look.
I'm not going to go through her ingredients and stuff because, again, I just want to offload weight. And before I do anything else, I've got to remember to sell the Dwarven Armour. It's heavy as hell. And take that as well. Just not got enough money for that. You can take that though. And you can take that. Good.
Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
I won't. So let's go to the next one. Now the good thing is once you get your speech to about 50, you can actually invest in stores. And that basically means that you gain 3 new traders that otherwise you wouldn't be able to use. Because these guys normally don't have enough money for anything. But now if we go and check them out.
Now here's a man take a look.
They all have over 1,000 gold, which means they actually can be useful. So first thing I'm going to do, because I just remembered as well, we've got quite a lot of heavy ass dragon bones and stuff. I'm not going to be using them. I mean, I could use the bones to craft more arrows, I guess. But to do that, we're going to have to chop wood. And yeah, I can't be bothered, so we need to shed weight. That's what it's all about. Okay, so that's her bled dry. Next up is the food stall.
You look like you... Take a look.
So again, 1,000 gold in a food store is pretty rare. But let's carry on selling what we need to sell. Not too bothered about these just yet because they're only weighing 2. This one's quite heavy though, so I'm going to take a hit, but whatever.
Come back when you figure out how to spend money.
We'll do fresh fish for you.
See it for yourself.
Wow, that's interesting. He's got a heck of a lot of greater soul gems for some reason. But anyway, and he's got quite a bit of gold. So what to sell to him? I guess we need to check out the apparel. So again, I'm going to speed it up and I'll see you in a minute.
These are troubled times.
Okay, so next up we're going to see the blacksmith. Actually no, first of all we'll go in to see Fletcher. Oh, Fletch, where you at? Oh, there he is.
Good to see you. Finally someone useful is around.
Oh, thank you.
Hello, and bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
Nice. So again, we're just going to offload the heavy stuff. He's got 1,750. So again, I'm just going to sell off these dragon scales first of all. And dragon bones, as many as I can.
Perhaps
and how are we doing for weight? Not too bad. So let's go see the blacksmith. Oh, Blackie, where you at?
May the gods watch over. Looking to protect yourself?
Oh, deal some
or
damage.
Deal some damage.
Now, unfortunately, it'd be nice if he had some firewood actually there for us to buy. I'd just buy it, but he doesn't. Because to be fair, you know, we've got more than enough arrows, I think, to get through the rest of this part of the playthrough as well. So, you know, it's not really a problem. So let's get rid of the dragon bones, because each one weighs 15. It's a heck of a lot. And just see if we haven't picked up anything else random. Okay, Okay, so we've got our weight down now to a respectable 200, so that's pretty good. So let's get back over to Alfdand, if I can remember what it is, which is just there. Okay, here we are at Alfdand, and hopefully, as you can see, the tower is now magically open. So we should be able to get back in where we left off. So here goes nothing. And indeed, this is exactly where we left it. So if we go down these stairs, it should lead to the doors to Blackreach, and that's coming up in the next episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I'm sorry it's been a bit random, but it's just one of those things where we've been bogged down by the stuff that we've been collecting, so we had to sell it. But coming up in the next episode, a whole new area. It is pretty cool. It's quite big as well. I mean, again, you can speed run it, but we want to do it right. I want to show you guys properly, and I hope you join me for that. For now, though, as always, thanks for watching. Take care, and peace.